Vital villages, thriving towns. Prabhakar at the blacksmith shop. Prabhakar watched the iron tools like axes and sickles that were laid out for sale at the local shop. A bright fire was burning. It was hot and noisy at the smith's, but he was fascinated as he saw the two men who were heating and beating metal rods into shape. Iron tools and agriculture. The use of iron began in the subcontinent about 3,000 years ago. Some of the largest collections of iron tools and weapons were found in the megalithic burials. Around 2,500 years ago, there is evidence that iron tools like axes and plowshares were used increasingly. Axes were used for clearing forests and plowshares for increasing agricultural production. Other steps to increase production. Irrigation. The kings and kingdoms existed with the support of flourishing villages. New tools, system of transplantation, and irrigation increased production. Irrigation works that were built during this time included canals, wells, tanks, and artificial lakes. Who lived in the villages? There were at least 3 different kinds of people living in the villages of southern and the northern parts of the subcontinent. In the Tamil region, there were large landowners known as villalars, ordinary ploughmen called the uzavar, and landless labourers, including slaves, known as kadaisiyar and adimai. In the northern part of the country, there was the village headman. He was called the Grambojaka and was often the largest landowner. Normally men from the same family held this post. As he was powerful, having slaves and hired workers to cultivate the land, he collected taxes from the village for the king. He also acted as a judge and sometimes a policeman. There were independent farmers called the Grahapatis, who were mostly smaller landowners. Those who did not own land were called the Dasa Karmakara. These men and women worked on the fields owned by others. There were also craftspersons like blacksmith, potter, carpenter, and weaver. The earliest Tamil compositions. Around 2,300 years ago, Sangam literature was composed in Tamil. These were the earliest works in Tamil and were so called because they were compiled in assemblies known as Sangams of poets that were held in the city of Madurai.